In today's video, we'll be taking a look at people who have mastered their craft, showcasing their absolutely amazing skills, like this noodle-bending man and this rap god. But first, let's have a look at what happens when you become an expert at herding sheep. Sheep of hearts. After the death of his aunt, a farmer in Australia used his sheep to create a touching memorial. Cancer claimed the life of Ben Jackson's Aunt Debbie, according to BBC News. As a result, he created a unique way to pay tribute to his late aunt on his farm. A drone was used to film the moment when hundreds of Jackson's sheep were unleashed into a pasture and instructed to create a big heart by following a trail of feed. Jackson told the BBC that he had to do a bit of guesswork before he figured out the correct layout for the heart. Jackson was able to see the touching video at his Aunt Debbie's memorial service thanks to a live broadcast provided by the farmer's family. Jackson told the BBC that he had previously done numerous sheep artworks and that his incredibly giving aunt liked the designs with the sheep. Since Jackson's homage to his aunt was tweeted, it has been viewed by millions of people across the world. Speedy calculating. Asuka Kamamura, one of the employees in a Nagasaki-based food wholesale office, has calculating skills that are nothing short of incredible. Kamamura is comparing sales predictions to actual sales in this case. When numbers are presented on paper, she is the one who is tasked with calculating them. She does quick and precise math. She's also sometimes tasked with double-checking the work of her coworkers. Kamamura enjoys competing in calculator speed competitions while she's not at work. There were 241 participants when Tokyo hosted the All-Japan Calculator Championship. They're all finalists in smaller competitions in their regions. They timed each other to determine who might be the most efficient calculator user. Kamamura and two of her high school female classmates triumphed in the tournament. It's been 16 years since they started using calculators. Just take a look at the movement of their fingers. When typing, fingers move quickly from one key to the next. Kamamura's rate of typing is 9 keys per second. In high school, the three ladies perfected their abilities. There are several calculator clubs in Japan's commercial high schools. One Nagasaki institution is well known for its formidable sports squad. It has won 4 straight high school national championships. Dancing noodles. A bartender tossing a few drinks around or a Benihana chef tossing a shrimp into his pocket are both entertaining sights. But a man dancing around the restaurant with a gigantic noodle is something entirely different. While in Suzhou, China, the Food Beast team visited the Haidilao hot pot restaurant, known for its table-side noodly performance. You get to pick your own sauces, meat, and boiling broth at the table, as is customary in hot pot restaurants. The only thing left to do is wait for the show to begin. The noodle dancer arrives at your table with a noodle the size of a jump rope, pulls it by hand while breaking into an Omarion-style dance routine, and then gently drops the noodles into the pot of boiling water. The scent of the simmering soup, the surrounding meats, and the savory sauces all combine to create an unforgettable dining experience at a hot pot restaurant. Although most Haidilao hot pot establishments can be found in China, there are also 4 in the United States. They may be found in the cities of Santa Anita, Brea, Cupertino, and Irvine in California. Tape master. Putting things in boxes and wrapping presents may be a laborious and time-consuming activity at times. However, it seems that one of the workers has turned the task of quickly packaging things into an art form in her own right. In this remarkable clip, this lady is rapidly putting together 2 enormous brown boxes with packing tape. She slams one box on top of the other with intense focus and determination written all over her face before taking a tape dispenser and beginning to work her magic on the situation. She wraps the tape around the 2 boxes multiple times in a very short amount of time, only a few seconds to be exact. And if the grin on her face is any indication, it appears as though she is quite happy with the swiftness of her efforts. She looks very pleased with herself after successfully stacking the boxes together, as seen by the fact that she gives the enormous box one more triumphant boom before handing it off to another worker. Wrap God. Your shopping skills may be excellent, but how about your wrapping abilities? A while back, a Japanese gift-wrapping master from the Takashimaya department store became popular online. Judging by his product packing talents, he had obviously worked in Santa's workshop in the past. Because even with past expertise as a Christmas elf, you can't just wrap a complete package in only 12 seconds from beginning to end. The YouTube channel Beat the Bush examined this life hack and produced a fantastic how-to video. Everything revolves around accurately measuring the gift wrapping material, drawing diagonal lines, and practicing a lot. The man does a great job of detailing every aspect of his magician-like talent using gift paper. One thing though, since this approach generally works with rectangles, you might want to reconsider its package design if you intend to wrap a really distinctive present, like a cat or so. Paper sculptures. The elaborate works of art by Felix Semper appear to be made of stone or wood at first glance. Some of his sculptures are so lifelike that you could be tempted to bite into a slice of cake or burger, or drink from a can of Coke manufactured by the artist. Mr. Semper's sculptures, however, are manufactured from stacks of paper pasted together and precisely sculpted and painted to seem like the actual thing. The work of the self-taught artist has received a lot of attention on social media. Mr. Semper states that his passion for the art form was sparked by an unintentional snow sculpture. He explained that it was the beginning of his self-discovery in order to find himself in art. He began experimenting with paper sculptures because he thought that in order to have a successful career in sculpting, he needed to be totally different from anything else out there. Mr. Semper explains how he normally builds his stretchy art sculptures, which have become a major hit on social media, by gluing sheets of paper together. A larger bust may take up to 7,000 sheets of paper. He then meticulously carves the paper block into the required form with sandpaper. He then finishes the procedure by meticulously painting the paper sculpture with great attention to detail. Human chameleon. Instead of using a blank canvas, why not use your own face? Modern makeup artists use the transformative properties of cosmetics to morph their own features into works of art. Yuya Mika, a celebrity makeup artist, is famous for her convincing portrayals of famous people. She transforms herself into some of Hollywood's biggest names with the use of cosmetics. Currently residing in Chongqing, Mika has amassed over 600,000 Instagram followers. The artist's true name is Yu Hong, although she is better known online by her screen name, Yu Yamaka. A few years ago, she shot to fame after posting a video of her facial transformation on YouTube. Makeup's obvious purpose is to accentuate a person's natural beauty, but this creator attributes more aesthetic merit to the practice. She had previously experimented with imitating the appearances of other celebrities. The artist documents her whole creative process on tape, then posts the videos online for her followers to learn how to achieve her stunning cosmetic looks. Easy tabling. A staffer at a Chinese hotel came up with an incredible hack in order to speedily arrange the dishes on a dining room table. In the hotel located in Tianshui City, Zhang Chuan was given the responsibility by his superiors to arrange the dinnerware on as many as 18 of the dining room tables. Zhang made the decision to utilize the table's Lazy Susan, which rotates to make it easy for customers to exchange condiments, spices, and seasonings with one another in order to speed up the procedure. The inventive hotel worker could quickly adjust each of the settings on the Lazy Susan by rotating it in counterclockwise motions. After that, he would quickly spin it, making use of the centrifugal force created by the spinning to place the plates on the table in the appropriate positions. Zhang enlisted the help of a coworker to record his process on camera so that he could share his concept with people all around the world. Tasty sculptures. If you have a sweet craving and appreciate fine art, you must see the creations of celebrated pastry chef Amaury Guichon. The French chocolatier headquartered in Las Vegas makes chocolate works of art worthy of a museum. Animals, fantastical creatures, motorcycles, Ferris wheels, and more are all within his delicious confectionary's reach. With the help of behind-the-scenes footage, Guichon explains how he sculpts each artwork from chocolate as if it were clay. Guichon spent 5 days and 10 hours on the mane of a 180-pound chocolate lion, one of his most recent creations. First, he poured chocolate ganache into enormous egg-shaped molds, Then he mixed the individual sections together. These support the lion's mane and torso. Guichon then piled on additional chocolate in layers as thick as mud to create realistic details. The finishing touches were thin white chocolate whiskers and colorful edible coloring sprayed on with a spray gun. Guichon's passion for magical beings is honored in many of his chocolate works of art. A chocolate dragon from Game of Thrones and a chocolate version of the creature from Stranger Things were just two of the creations he constructed. He even made a chocolate sculpture of a phoenix that rose from the ashes, complete with crimson feathers. Excellent skills. Here's when the chef's impressive expertise in frying an egg on a hot griddle really shines. Using a spatula, a teppanyaki chef in this video caught by a diner juggles an egg before cracking it delicately to make a heart with an arrow. Internet users, however, were confused by the tactic and saw it as a waste of their time. Mobile phone film showing a chef throwing and juggling an egg on a hot griddle for half a minute without shattering its shell circulated on Chinese social media and Facebook. The egg was placed gently on the back of his spatula, and a slight crack was made. The chef fashioned a heart shape on the griddle, and the yolk gently dripped out. The video was reportedly taken at a Japanese restaurant in Shenzhen, Guangdong. The chef kept up his antics by carving an arrow in the center and then cracking the egg in half to serve the yolk on the inside. The customer was absolutely blown away by the delicious arrow and heart. See you all next time.